Hello beautiful people, hello traders, how are you doing today? Hope you are killing the market. Yes, in our mentees group, in the VIP group, and then our general group, we are killing the forex market. If you are not yet in our group, in our Telegram group, the link to our Telegram group is in the description box of this video, and also in the summary section, the profile section of this YouTube channel. You see the link to our Telegram group. There we give signals, we give chart and signals, and also we advise on when to trade, when to buy, when to sell. Okay, so I hope you are doing great. Really, today I want to share with you something important, a very good setup that will help you to make more money from the forex market. So it's actually trading the rising and falling wedges like a pro. As you can see in this chart, you can see right now how to trade rising and falling wedges like a pro. Actually, you need confluences, some confluences that you need. You need confluences in order, multiple confluences. When I say multiple confluences, I mean multiple confirmations in order to increase the win rate, your win rate in trading the forex market. Okay, so from practice and from back test, I've got to understand and see that this setup actually works. All right, this setup actually works. Okay, so you already know your rising and falling wedges. All right, this is actually your rising, this is a rising wedge. All right, your normal regular rising wedge, and you get in when there's a break here, and you put your stop loss right at the other end, and you sell down the market freeze point. This is also your falling wedge. All right, the market continues to decline until it gets to a point and breaks to the other side. You get in and you target the size of the first leg. All right, and you put your stop loss right below here. All right, and for here the market moves up and starts making some wedge, some form of pattern, zigzag, and moving to the upside, some form of pattern. All right, and then breaks this trend line, and now you get in while you put your stop loss right above and you sell the market. Right, so this is actually a popular strategy. All right, but I want to show you something that works. You can trade this strategy with a higher percentage of success if you trade it the way I want to show you right now. You trade this strategy in line together with supply and demand. You combine supply and demand, just as you can see right here. This is actually a supply zone, and this is a rising wedge that comes to the supply zone, and now you get some form of entry confirmation, some entries right here. Okay, and this is a demand zone, and when price comes to the demand zone, if there is a falling wedge, and you get some form of entry confirmation right here. So that is what I want to show you. So combining supply and demand zone with rising and falling wedge is what I want to show you. If you do that, your risk, your probability of success in this strategy will improve. All right, so this is actually it. Now this is the first example for on GBP USD. This is actually a rising wedge. It comes right to the supply zone and now broke the trend line of the rising wedge, and now you get some form of confirmation right here, and the market sold down. This is actually what I want to show you today. Combine, when you want to trade your rising wedge and your rising wedge, combine it with supply zone. Trade it from a supply zone, and when you are trading your falling wedge, trade it from a demand zone. All right, that is the message of this video. All right, and that is what I want to show you. If you do that, your rising, your probability of success trading this chart pattern is going to improve. Let's see more example here. The wedge rose to this supply zone, broke structure, and sold. Can you see it? Sold. The wedge rose to the supply zone and broke structure and sold. This is what I want to show you. Another example here, the wedge in Euro USD H4 time frame rose to the supply zone. All right, broke structure and sold. Can you see it? You can take a screenshot of this as you have been. So you can identify this pattern when you see them. All right, the purpose of this channel has always been for me to show you patterns that work. Okay, patterns that work. Okay, that is my aim. I want to show you patterns. I want to keep showing you patterns and strategies that work, that you can be able to use to make money, decent living from the forex market. Now this is another of it also. The market actually, the wedge actually rose to the supply zone and broke structure and sold right here. All right, formed a subsidiary, a mini supply zone right here also, and before it now sold down. All right, this is like some form of retest. in a way. All right, so this is another example on Euro USD. The market rose in form of a wedge, came to the supply zone, broke structure, and sold. All right, this is it. Beautiful. Okay, another example will be shown to you right now, but before I proceed with the more examples, and mostly the rising wedge, falling wedge pattern and demand zone combination, I want to ask that we please subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do so. Subscribe to this channel for more useful content that will be coming your way from time to time. I want you to make money with me in the forex market, so please subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted when new videos are uploaded. All right, so now let us see the example for the falling wedge. Like, this is a falling wedge. It fell down to the demand zone and broke structure and bought. This is it. This is the reverse of it, of the rising wedge. Okay, the market actually, the wedge actually fell down on the, came to the demand zone, and before it bought. So I want you to only trade demand, only trade falling wedges and rising wedges from a zone. Only trade them from a zone, either a supply zone or a demand zone. All right, this is another example. The market came down, formed a wedge, came down to this zone and sold, and bought, okay. Another one, price came in form of a wedge, fell in form of a falling wedge to the demand zone and bought. Another example, the market formed a wedge, falling wedge, came to the demand zone and broke structure, retested and bought. This is another example. Beautiful setup that would increase your chance of making money in this market. All right, so another example here, the market came in form of a wedge, came to the demand zone and broke structure, retested and bought. Beautiful example as well. All right, so I want to show you now how you can increase your win rate when you are trading the rising and falling wedges. How can you increase your win rate? Ensure that the falling wedge comes to a demand zone before a reversal. That is what I've said before. Also ensure that you are taking a rising wedge trade from a supply zone before the reversal. That is number one. Number two, wait for a retest of the trend line after a break of the rising wedge or falling wedge. Very important. Wait for a retest after the break of structure. Wait for, sometimes the market might not give you a retest opportunity, granted, but if you want to be extra more careful and if you want to be more conservative, you should wait for a retest. Sometimes you may not want to wait for a retest. Sometimes I don't wait for a retest, but if you would want to trade this pattern with a more higher win rate, you might want to wait for a retest. Also, best to enter this trade during London and New York sessions. All right, don't trade this in fact, avoid trading the Asian session because the market is slow at that time. Better to trade the New York and the London sessions. All right, you will have more volatility, you have more volume in the market. So these are three ways I feel like the three things you can do in order to increase your win rate. All right, so this is what I mean. Okay, you have the rising wedge, you could wait for a retest and you cannot enter after the retest. Okay, that is what I mean by a retest. All right, a retest means there's a break of structure, break in the trend line. You have a price go to retest the trend line and you now sell from the rising wedge. Now this is also the falling wedge example. The price fell down, all right, came on, and this should be like some form of a demand zone, broke structure, broke the trend line of the wedge and retested it and bought. So this is what I actually mean. All right, so this is what I want to show you. So now I want to thank you so much for viewing this video, and I want to thank you so much for viewing this video, and I say that more videos, more useful content will come your way from time to time. I want to show you more patterns and more strategies that you can actually use. There are 1,001 strategies you can use in the market, in the forex market, but not all of them have good success rates. So but that is why I filter strategies before I bring on this channel. I filter strategies that would actually help you to succeed in the forex market. So thank you so much for viewing this video. I want to also ask that you please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, subscribe to our channel, like this video, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends, and share your comment. Let me know areas you want me to make video for you. Okay, areas you are confused, area you want me to areas of the forex market or business generally or investment that you want me to comment on, and I will make you a video on that. All right, it's my vision to help you to be liberated from poverty and to become financially free for life. Now, if you want me to mentor you personally on the forex market, you want me to mentor you personally, I do one-on-one mentorship. All right, so you want me to mentor you, you can chat me up on my contact detail is in the description box of this video, and I will mentor you personally. And if you want to join our free Telegram group where you could have some free signals, all right, from daily free signals, the link to the description, the link to the Telegram group is in the description box of this video. So till I come your way next time with a useful content, I want to wish you all the best. Do have a blissful and a wonderful day. Thank you.